We begin tonight with an update. We're learning an arrest was made in an Oceano homicide case from 2019. Let's get you up to speed.
On that Oceano murder investigation on January 24th, 2019, sheriff's deputies responded to a call to check the welfare of 90-year-old Lawrence Bross at a home on Strand Way near Juanita Avenue. When deputies arrived, they found Bross dead inside.
After an extensive investigation, authorities today announced the alleged killer is 41-year-old David Krause of Grover Beach. He was arrested yesterday on a murder charge, but he was already in jail on separate charges. KSBY News reporter Alexa Bertola has been following this story from the very beginning.
She has the latest developments in the case. Alexa?
It's now been nearly 2 years since the murder of 90-year-old Lawrence Bross here on Strandway in Oceano. We're now learning new details about the suspect in the case. Homicide suspect David Krause is in jail on a second-degree murder charge in the killing of longtime Oceano resident Lawrence Bross.
Everybody was stunned what happened, and it should have never happened. He was a generous, kind man towards the community.
The sheriff's office says Krause was identified early on as a person of interest, but forensic evidence later identified him as the suspect.
This was extremely detailed and extremely time-consuming of an investigation.
Hours after the 2019 homicide, we captured search and rescue scouring Strand Way. A dive team also combed a nearby body of water. On Friday, we learned that a weapon was never found.
But the injuries sustained by Mr. Bross and other evidence in the case indicate that it was likely a hammer-type instrument.
Assistant District Attorney Eric Dobroth says Bross and Krause had met before. Krause was also known to stop by the Church of God of Prophecy.
And I've seen him a couple times there because we're generous also feeding the community twice a week at our church.
Krause was also known by law enforcement. According to the DA's office, he has 2 prior serious felonies.
Those being residential burglaries in the first degree, one from 1998, the other more recently from 2016.
In 2016, we reported that according to Grover Beach police, Krause stole a bus, then crashed it. Police said he then burglarized a home before stealing another vehicle, leading police on a chase, crashing that car, and taking off on foot. Meantime, a motive for the murder is not being released at this time. Those who knew the Oceano activist and retired teacher say he will always be remembered.
Larry was just a very generous man and very grateful for this community.
In Oceano, Alexa Bertola, KSBY News.
Krause is set to make his first court appearance for these murder charges next week. With the arrest of Krause, arrests have now been made in all 6 homicides investigated by the sheriff's office in 2019.